Welcome everyone, I'm excited to welcome you to today's session. We're going to explore the essential skills for mastering workplace etiquette and professionalism. On the screen you'll see the title, Mastering Workplace Etiquette and Professionalism, with the subtitle emphasizing building respect, communication and inclusivity for career success. Over the course of this presentation, we'll cover practical tips, key behaviors and strategies to help you thrive in your professional environment. Let's get started. Welcome to this presentation on comprehensive workplace etiquette and professionalism. Today, we'll explore the core principles that help create respectful, effective, and inclusive work environments. These elements are not just nice-to-haves, they are essential for fostering strong collaboration and supporting your career growth. By understanding and applying these concepts, you'll be better equipped to make positive contributions to your organization and develop your professional skills. Remember, professionalism isn't just about what you do. It's about how you do it and how you treat others along the way. Today, I want to focus on the importance of cultivating cultural sensitivity to support inclusive teamwork. As we all know, enhancing workplace dynamics really depends on our awareness of cultural diversity. By developing this sensitivity, we create a more welcoming and collaborative environment for everyone. Next, let's talk about cultivating cultural sensitivity as a key component. This involves learning how to exhibit professional behavior that aligns with our organizational standards. It's about understanding that professionalism isn't one-size-fits-all, especially in diverse scenarios. Being adaptable and respectful across different cultural contexts is essential. Moving on to exhibiting professional behavior, it's important to develop communication skills that prioritize clarity and respect. Effective communication isn't just about what we say, but how we say it. Respectful exchanges help build trust and foster positive interactions in the workplace. Now, let's discuss the role of etiquette in collaboration. Etiquette acts as a foundation for positive interactions. It supports teamwork by encouraging courteous and respectful behavior. Recognizing how proper etiquette facilitates collaboration can significantly improve our workplace relationships. Finally, by understanding workplace etiquette fundamentals, participants will gain a clear picture of what respectful and professional behavior looks like across various settings. Emphasizing these principles helps us all contribute to a more inclusive, productive, and harmonious work environment. Let's take a closer look at some key concepts that support a productive and positive workplace. First, enhancing productivity isn't just about working harder, it's about minimizing misunderstandings and conflicts. When communication is clear and respectful, interactions stay efficient and goal-oriented, helping us achieve our objectives more smoothly. At the same time, shaping a positive organizational culture is vital. A culture that fosters a sense of belonging and shared purpose encourages both individual and collective success. When everyone feels connected and valued, collaboration becomes more natural and effective. Now, an essential element of this is fostering mutual respect among colleagues. Respect creates a harmonious and collaborative environment where ideas flow and teamwork flourishes. That brings us to workplace etiquette. These are the unwritten social rules and behaviors that are considered appropriate in professional settings. They form the foundation for effective communication and smooth interpersonal interactions, helping us build trust and professionalism in our daily work. Understanding and practicing good workplace etiquette is a simple yet powerful way to enhance both productivity and our organizational culture. Now let's talk about the role of professionalism in etiquette. First, managing sensitive information with care is crucial. It's about maintaining confidentiality and upholding our professional standards, which builds trust and demonstrates integrity. Next, discretion is key, respecting others' time by being punctual for meetings and meeting deadlines. This not only boosts efficiency, but also shows our dedication to our work. Punctuality in particular reflects reliability and respect for everyone's schedules. Finally, taking responsibility for our actions and commitments or accountability is essential. It helps strengthen relationships and shows that we are dependable. And throughout all of this, integrity, upholding honesty and strong ethical standards, is the foundation. It fosters trust among colleagues, clients, and management alike. These qualities together form the backbone of true professionalism and are vital for maintaining a respectful and productive workplace. Let's dive into some key aspects of communication etiquette, both verbal and nonverbal. One important point is recognizing and adapting to diverse communication styles. Every individual has their own way of expressing themselves, and by being aware of these differences, we can prevent misunderstandings and foster a more inclusive environment within our teams. Cultural awareness also plays a crucial role. When we employ body language, eye contact, and facial expressions thoughtfully, we convey openness, confidence, and attentiveness beyond just words. These nonverbal cues can significantly enhance how our messages are received. Speaking of nonverbal cues, fully engaging with speakers is essential. Active listening not only involves hearing words, but also paying close attention to body language and tone. This builds stronger relationships and reduces the chances of miscommunication. On the verbal side, using a respectful tone and clear language helps ensure our messages are understood. Creating a positive environment through effective verbal communication encourages open dialogue and collaboration. Overall, mastering both verbal and nonverbal communication is fundamental to effective teamwork and fostering an inclusive, understanding workplace. Let's take a closer look at some key aspects of effective communication in a professional environment. First, tailoring our communication to respect diverse backgrounds is essential. This helps us foster inclusivity and ensures that our collaboration is both respectful and effective. When we are sensitive to cultural differences, we create a more welcoming and productive workspace. Next, observing strict confidentiality and privacy standards is critical. Protecting sensitive information not only builds trust, but also aligns with ethical and legal responsibilities. We must be vigilant in maintaining these standards at all times. Timely responses are another vital element. Responding promptly helps keep workflows smooth and shows respect for our colleagues' time. It demonstrates that we value their efforts and are committed to efficient teamwork. Using clear, respectful, and appropriate language in our emails and messages is equally important. Good communication reduces misunderstandings and promotes a positive professional tone. It's about being mindful of how our words can impact others. Finally, being conscientious in all virtual interactions, whether emails, video calls, or messaging, preserves trust and professionalism. Practicing good digital etiquette ensures we maintain strong relationships and uphold our organization's standards. Remember, these principles are interconnected and support the overall goal of effective, respectful, and inclusive communication in our workplace. Maintaining these standards is really about creating a workplace environment that is respectful and cohesive. When we all adhere to professional appearance guidelines, it helps foster a positive atmosphere where everyone feels valued. As I mentioned earlier, appearance significantly influences how colleagues and clients perceive our professionalism and competence. So, dressing appropriately isn't just about looks, it's about conveying confidence and credibility. It's also crucial to respect cultural and individual diversity in appearance. Embracing inclusivity by understanding different styles and preferences helps us build a more welcoming and professional environment. Additionally, choosing attire suitable for various business contexts supports both your personal image and the company's reputation. Finally, understanding and following our company's dress and grooming standards is essential. It ensures that everyone presents themselves properly and consistently, reinforcing our organizational identity. Remember, our appearance is a reflection of our professionalism, and maintaining these standards helps us all contribute to a positive, respectful workplace. Let's talk about punctuality and time management, which are crucial aspects of our professional lives. These practices really show our dedication and help create a culture of respect and efficiency within the organization. When we manage our time well, it leads to smoother workflows and contributes significantly to the overall success of our team. One key area is task prioritization, organizing our responsibilities and focusing on the most important tasks first. This not only boosts our personal productivity, but also makes us more reliable. Another vital point is respecting others' time by arriving on time for meetings and consistently meeting deadlines. It demonstrates professionalism and respect for everyone's efforts. Finally, I want to highlight that recognizing time as a valuable resource is essential. By valuing time, we can make better decisions and work more effectively, which ultimately supports the overall theme of building a productive and respectful workplace. Let's talk about respecting personal space and boundaries, which are essential for building strong relationships and creating a positive, inclusive environment. When we respect boundaries, It helps improve teamwork and communication because everyone feels comfortable and valued. Promoting workplace harmony means ensuring that all interactions are consensual, so people feel respected and at ease. It's also important to understand that cultural differences can influence how people perceive personal space. Being culturally sensitive means we adapt our behavior accordingly, recognizing that what's comfortable for one person might not be for another. Ultimately, respecting boundaries and personal space prevents discomfort and fosters mutual respect, which benefits everyone and keeps our work environment healthy and collaborative. Let's talk about handling conflict with etiquette. It's really about maintaining professionalism even when disagreements arise. By upholding proper etiquette, we can help keep morale high and foster better collaboration among team members. When conflicts happen, engaging in productive conversations is essential, focused on resolving issues constructively rather than escalating tensions. It's important to stay calm and show understanding during these moments. Demonstrating empathy and active listening helps us fully grasp all perspectives involved. This approach not only preserves workplace relationships, but also keeps our interactions professional and respectful. Remember, managing disagreements effectively is about creating solutions together while maintaining a positive environment. Let's talk about professionalism in meetings, which is essential for making sure our discussions are effective and respectful. First, encouraging input from all attendees helps create a welcoming and diverse environment. When everyone feels comfortable sharing their ideas, we often get richer insights and better solutions. Next, observing technical protocols like muting microphones when you're not speaking is crucial to minimizing disruptions. It might seem small, but it really helps keep the meeting smooth and focused. Listening attentively is another key point. When we pay close attention and contribute concise, relevant points, we keep discussions productive and on track. It's about making sure everyone's voice is heard without needless repetition or distraction. Finally, punctuality and preparation show respect for everyone's time. Arriving on time and being ready to engage with the agenda demonstrates professionalism and helps us start and finish meetings efficiently. All these elements, encouraging participation, observing etiquette, communicating effectively, and being punctual, tie back to the overall goal of fostering a respectful, efficient, and inclusive meeting environment. Let's talk about the importance of mastering telephone skills and how they support positive and effective interactions. When we tailor our telephone etiquette to fit different cultural and business norms, we not only project professionalism, but also foster better understanding. This means being aware of the nuances that may vary across regions or industries and adjusting our approach accordingly. Adapting to different contexts is crucial. Using the appropriate tone and practicing courteous hold techniques show consideration for the person on the other end of the line. These small gestures can make a big difference in how our communication is received. Managing calls effectively involves starting with a clear introduction and actively listening throughout the conversation. This demonstrates respect and helps us address the caller's needs more efficiently. Polite phone manners are about maintaining both personal and professional connections. Showing respect, patience, and attentiveness ensures that our interactions are respectful and constructive. Finally, understanding the importance of telephone conversations ties everything together. They're a key part of our communication toolkit. Proper telephone etiquette not only enhances our professionalism, but also helps us build trust and rapport, which are essential in any business environment. Now, let's talk about interpersonal etiquette and teamwork. Considerate behavior is really the foundation here. It encourages collaboration and shows that we value diversity within our teams. When we're respectful and thoughtful towards others, it creates a more inclusive environment where everyone feels comfortable contributing. Building trust and respect is crucial. Offering reliable assistance to your colleagues not only helps get things done more effectively, but also strengthens the cohesion within the team. Consistent support is also key. Recognizing and appreciating the efforts of others fosters a sense of gratitude and motivates everyone to keep working together. Valuing each person's contributions truly is a cornerstone of workplace success, because demonstrating courtesy and cooperation helps to cultivate a collaborative atmosphere. When we put these principles into practice, we're not just working side by side, we're building a stronger, more unified team that can accomplish great things together. Let's talk about the importance of embracing diversity in the workplace. When we adapt respectfully to different cultures and perspectives, it really helps improve team effectiveness and creates a more harmonious environment. Respectful adaptation is key. It allows us to collaborate smoothly and build mutual respect among colleagues. Now, when it comes to etiquette in multicultural workplaces, practicing good manners and understanding social norms foster a welcoming and equitable atmosphere for everyone. These practices are essential because they lay the foundation for a positive team dynamic. Promoting inclusion and equity goes hand in hand with this. Being open to learning about different customs and communication styles helps us reduce misunderstandings and conflicts. It's all about creating a space where everyone feels valued and understood. Understanding diverse customs, social norms, and communication styles is crucial. When we make an effort to learn about these differences, we prevent miscommunications and build stronger, more respectful relationships in our global work environment. Overall, cultural sensitivity isn't just about being polite. It's about actively fostering a respectful, inclusive workplace where diversity is seen as an asset that drives success. Let's talk about recognizing hierarchies in the workplace. It's really about balancing respect with open communication to help us achieve our goals. This balance is crucial because it helps us maintain clarity and harmony within our teams. When we value all team members equally, we support the overall functioning of the organization without undermining mutual respect. Acknowledging roles and responsibilities is also key. It shows deference and respect through clear, professional communication. And when interacting with supervisors, recognizing the hierarchy helps create a respectful and professional environment. So understanding and respecting these hierarchies isn't about hierarchy for its own sake. It's about fostering a positive, collaborative workplace where everyone knows their role and feels valued. This awareness ultimately supports our collective success and keeps our teams working smoothly together. Let's take a moment to focus on the importance of privacy and confidentiality etiquette. As we handle sensitive information, it's crucial to minimize the risks of accidental disclosure by communicating carefully and thoughtfully. Discretion in conversations is key, being mindful of what we say, and where we say it helps prevent unauthorized access and potential breaches. When it comes to handling documents, secure practices are essential. Respecting confidentiality agreements and following proper protocols protect private information and maintain trust. Remember, upholding these ethical standards isn't just about compliance, it's about safeguarding the trust our clients and colleagues place in us. Overall, these principles reinforce our commitment to responsible information management, which is a vital part of our broader mission to operate with integrity and professionalism. Let's talk about some key etiquette tips for work breaks and social areas. When we're in informal moments, being polite and courteous really helps strengthen our workplace culture and build stronger relationships with our colleagues. Small acts of politeness go a long way in creating a positive environment. Another important point is managing noise levels. It's essential to keep noise reasonable so we don't disturb others. Everyone needs a little quiet time to recharge, especially during breaks. Being mindful of others' need to unwind is part of respecting their relaxation time. And finally, maintaining cleanliness in social spaces is crucial. Keeping these areas tidy and neat supports a welcoming and positive atmosphere for everyone. When we all contribute to keeping our shared spaces clean, it benefits the entire team and reinforces a culture of respect and professionalism. Let's talk about using personal devices and technology etiquette, which is a key part of creating a respectful work environment. When we encourage mutual respect through appropriate technology practices, we help ensure everyone feels comfortable and valued. It's important to align device use with our organizational policies, so we're all on the same page and maintaining professionalism. Respecting privacy is also crucial. Following guidelines helps us stay focused and productive without overstepping boundaries. By avoiding distractions, we support a more efficient and respectful workspace. Ultimately, responsible technology use means balancing accessibility with professionalism, making sure our devices enhance, not hinder, our work environment. This slide ties back to our overall goal of fostering respectful and productive interactions through mindful technology use. Nonverbal communication plays such a vital role in shaping how we interact at work. It's not just about what we say, but how we say it through body language, facial expressions, and gestures. These cues can significantly influence professional relationships, either building trust and collaboration or unintentionally creating misunderstandings. Maintaining positive nonverbal signals helps foster a healthy, productive work environment. When we use open postures, friendly gestures, and appropriate facial expressions, we convey confidence, respect, and approachability. This openness encourages others to engage and collaborate more freely. At the same time, it's important to be mindful of body language that might harm relationships, like avoiding crossed arms or negative facial expressions that can send the wrong signals. We want to steer clear of any negative cues that could create barriers or miscommunications. Ultimately, body language is a powerful tool for expressing positivity and professionalism. When we communicate through confident and respectful nonverbal cues, we shape perceptions and understanding in a way that words alone often cannot. Remember, nonverbal communication deeply influences workplace interactions and the overall atmosphere, making it essential to be intentional and aware of the signals we send. Let's talk about a few key aspects of social media etiquette for professionals that are crucial for maintaining a positive online presence. First, it's important to distinguish between your personal and professional online personas. Keeping these boundaries clear helps ensure that your private life doesn't unintentionally impact your professional image. Next, we want to focus on sharing content that aligns with your professional values. Being mindful about what you post or share shows that you uphold the standards of your organization and yourself. Controlling your personal information is also vital. Managing your privacy settings carefully allows you to decide what others can see, helping to protect your privacy while maintaining professionalism. Another key point is exercising caution and thoughtfulness in what you post online. Remember, every post can influence how others perceive you, so it's important to think before sharing to uphold a positive image. Finally, always be aware of how your online activity reflects on your career and organization. Your digital footprint can impact your reputation and career opportunities, so maintaining professionalism online is essential for long-term success. All these points tie into the broader theme of how we represent ourselves professionally in the digital world, and it's something we should always keep in mind. Let's talk about cultivating a supportive workplace. Practicing good emotional etiquette is key here. When we understand and respect each other, it creates an environment where teamwork and positive relationships can truly thrive. It's about fostering a space where everyone feels valued and supported. Now, avoiding negative behaviors is just as important. Behaviors that hurt colleagues or diminish the quality of our work can quickly undermine that supportive atmosphere. Keeping this in mind helps us sustain a positive and productive environment for everyone. Seeking support responsibly is another crucial aspect. When we ask for help in a considerate way, we manage our stress better and prevent placing undue pressure on our teammates. This approach promotes teamwork and mutual respect, which are essential for a healthy workplace. Maintaining composure during challenging situations also plays a significant role. Staying calm helps us address problems more effectively and prevents situations from escalating. It shows respect for everyone involved and keeps the atmosphere respectful and constructive. Finally, emotional awareness starts with recognizing our own emotional triggers. When we understand what sets us off, we can manage our stress more effectively. This allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively, which benefits both our well-being and our relationships at work. All these elements, supporting each other, avoiding negativity, seeking help responsibly, staying composed and understanding our emotions, are interconnected. Together, they help us build a more respectful, supportive, and productive workplace environment. Let's talk about the importance of courteous behaviors in the workplace. They really help establish respect and build connections among team members. When we show respect through our actions, collaboration becomes much more effective, especially across diverse teams with different backgrounds and perspectives. Building rapport starts with simple gestures like introducing colleagues and visitors. This makes everyone feel valued and included. Clear introductions are especially important because they help integrate new team members smoothly into the group. Now, the power of a clear introduction can't be overstated. It's not just about saying someone's name, it's about making that person feel recognized and welcomed. Using appropriate eye contact, offering a genuine smile, and shaking hands are key nonverbal cues that show attentiveness and respect. These gestures really enhance the verbal greeting and make a positive impression. tailoring your greetings to fit the context, and the individual shows consideration and thoughtfulness. For example, recognizing cultural differences in greetings fosters inclusivity and makes everyone feel comfortable and respected. Remember, greetings and introductions set the tone for all professional interactions. They create a welcoming environment and contribute to a positive, inclusive workplace culture. So, paying attention to how we greet and introduce others is a simple yet powerful way to foster respect, connection, and collaboration every day. When it comes to gift giving in a professional setting, following company policies is essential. It helps ensure fairness and prevents any misunderstandings or perceptions of bias. By adhering to these guidelines, we maintain a respectful and transparent workplace environment. Understanding gift etiquette also requires us to be culturally sensitive. Different cultures have unique norms about the types of gifts, the timing, and how they are presented. Being aware of these differences helps us avoid unintentional offenses and ensures that our gestures are well received. Ultimately, thoughtful and policy-compliant gift exchanges can strengthen workplace relationships. They reflect respect and consideration without crossing any boundaries. This not only fosters a positive work atmosphere, but also upholds our workplace integrity. It's also crucial to remember that following organizational policies helps us avoid conflicts of interest or perceptions of favoritism. This is key to maintaining fairness across the board and preventing any potential misunderstandings. In summary, being mindful of these aspects, company policies, cultural sensitivities, and thoughtful gift choices contribute significantly to a professional environment rooted in trust and mutual respect. Let's take a closer look at the importance of inclusive language and avoiding bias in the workplace. When we consciously choose respectful and equitable language, we not only strengthen our organizational culture, but also support the dignity of every employee. This creates a more positive and inclusive environment for everyone. Now, raising awareness of unconscious biases in how we communicate is a key step. By recognizing our own prejudices, we can work to mitigate them, leading to greater understanding and a more inclusive workplace. It's also crucial to avoid stereotypes, discriminatory language, and microaggressions. These expressions can unintentionally alienate colleagues and disrupt the harmony we're trying to build. Using inclusive language means choosing words that acknowledge diverse identities and experiences. This promotes equity and helps everyone feel a sense of belonging. Ultimately, language has a powerful influence on workplace culture. It shapes how valued and respected employees feel. By being mindful of the words we use, we can foster an environment where everyone thrives and feels truly included. Let's talk about technology checks. Before any call or virtual meeting, it's really important to run a quick check of your equipment. This helps us avoid disruptions like audio or video issues that can throw off the flow of the meeting. Taking a few moments to ensure everything is working properly sets a professional tone and keeps the meeting running smoothly. Effective telephone and virtual meeting etiquette isn't just about being polite, it's about maintaining professionalism and fostering productive communication. When we're prepared and considerate of these details, we create a better experience for everyone involved. This ties into the larger theme of our presentation, demonstrating respect and professionalism in all our interactions, whether in person or through technology. Remember, a little preparation goes a long way in making our meetings more efficient and effective. Let's talk about the unique challenges of remote work and how we can adapt our etiquette to stay connected and effective within our teams. One key challenge is fostering cohesion despite physical distance. It's important to find ways to create a sense of belonging and promote a collaborative spirit, even when we're not in the same room. Proactive team engagement plays a vital role here. Supporting work-life integration helps prevent burnout while still maintaining productivity. Encouraging team members to set boundaries and prioritize self-care is essential for long-term success. Balancing availability and boundaries is another critical aspect. Maintaining a professional workspace that's visible during video calls reflects our commitment and leaves a positive impression on colleagues. It shows we're dedicated and professional, even from home. Setting clear communication norms is equally important. Agreeing on how and when to communicate helps reduce misunderstandings and supports smooth collaboration. Responding promptly within established timeframes demonstrates respect and reliability, which keeps the team functioning seamlessly. All these points tie back to our overall goal: creating a respectful, connected, and productive remote work environment through thoughtful workplace etiquette. Let's talk about how these practices can really boost inclusivity and team cohesion. When we implement these strategies, we help create a more harmonious and respectful workplace environment. This is especially important in diverse settings, where understanding and cooperation are key to success. By fostering mutual respect, we lay a strong foundation for effective collaboration. Respectful communication is essential here. Making sure we honor cultural norms and values helps us avoid misunderstandings and conflicts. When we listen and communicate with sensitivity, everyone feels valued. Challenging our own assumptions and stereotypes is another vital step. Actively seeking to understand different perspectives reduces bias and builds trust within our teams. It's about approaching each interaction with curiosity and a genuine desire to learn from others' experiences. And speaking of openness, embracing curiosity is crucial when navigating cultural differences. When we approach intercultural interactions with a mindset of learning, we can bridge gaps and develop stronger, more harmonious relationships. This overall approach supports a more inclusive, cohesive, and productive workplace for everyone. Ultimately, maintaining high standards of professional conduct is key to fostering growth, increasing your visibility, and opening up new opportunities throughout your career journey. When we talk about fostering growth and visibility, building and sustaining strong professional networks through good etiquette becomes essential. These networks provide vital support, resources, and connections within your industry, which can be a real game changer over the long term. Positive interactions, whether they're in meetings, emails, or casual conversations, can really open doors to valuable mentorship and advancement opportunities. These connections often have a significant impact on your career progression. And of course, behaving respectfully and appropriately helps enhance your reputation and trustworthiness. When others see you as reliable and professional, it creates a positive image that benefits you in any professional setting. All of these elements, building networks, opening doors, and maintaining a good reputation, are interconnected. Consistently demonstrating professional etiquette really lays a strong foundation for career success and recognition. So, in the broader context of this presentation, remember that professional etiquette isn't just about manners. It's a strategic tool to support your growth, visibility, and long-term success. Let's take a moment to reflect on the importance of using inclusive language and behaviors that recognize all gender identities. This is essential for navigating gender dynamics thoughtfully and creating a respectful environment. When we embrace these practices, organizations can foster a positive culture that benefits everyone, encourages effective collaboration, and supports equity and dignity across all gender identities. It's equally important to recognize and prevent harassment or any form of discriminatory conduct. Doing so helps maintain a safe and respectful environment where everyone feels valued. Overall, navigating gender dynamics thoughtfully means avoiding assumptions based on gender and actively using inclusive language and behaviors. This approach promotes gender equality, which is fundamental to building a workplace culture that is respectful, inclusive, and where everyone can thrive. Remember, these principles are not just about policies, they're about everyday actions that shape our workplace environment and culture. Let's take a moment to focus on developing self-awareness and improving our workplace etiquette, which are crucial steps toward a more effective and harmonious work environment. When we work on self-improvement, we not only boost our own effectiveness, but also create a more positive atmosphere for everyone around us. Promoting a harmonious work environment means committing to continuous learning. By staying open to new ideas and being willing to adjust our behaviors when needed, we help foster respect and understanding among colleagues. This ongoing effort to learn and adapt strengthens our relationships and contributes to a healthier workplace culture. Another key aspect is actively seeking feedback from peers and supervisors. Constructive feedback provides us with valuable insights into our strengths and areas where we can grow. Embracing this feedback shows our commitment to personal and professional development, which benefits both us and the organization. Finally, I want to emphasize the importance of reflecting on our communication and behavior regularly. Self-awareness is a cornerstone for improving our etiquette and encouraging a positive, collaborative environment. When we take the time to reflect, we can identify what we're doing well and where we might improve, helping us become better team members and more effective communicators. Let's talk about the importance of promoting open communication and supporting diversity initiatives as key responsibilities of leadership. When leaders actively foster these areas, they help create an environment where everyone feels truly valued and included. This is essential for a positive organizational culture. Leaders play a crucial role in fostering inclusivity by setting clear behavioral standards that encourage mutual respect. Demonstrating respect and professionalism consistently is key to establishing these standards. When leaders do this, they help create a workplace where everyone feels heard and appreciated. Addressing breaches of etiquette promptly and fairly is another critical aspect. When issues arise, dealing with them quickly helps maintain high workplace standards and reduces conflicts. This approach reinforces a culture based on accountability and respect, which benefits the entire organization. Proper workplace etiquette is vital for cultivating a positive and inclusive culture. Leaders support this by promoting open communication and modeling respectful behavior themselves. Supporting diversity initiatives also plays a significant role in shaping an environment where everyone can thrive. Ultimately, leaders are pivotal in establishing and exemplifying proper workplace etiquette. By consistently demonstrating professionalism and respect, they set the behavioral standards that encourage mutual respect among team members. This, in turn, helps build a cohesive, inclusive, and respectful organizational culture. Let's take a moment to look at the importance of understanding legal and ethical considerations within our organization. Overall, having a solid grasp of these frameworks helps support accountability and reinforces our commitment to professionalism. When we make ethical decisions, we're not just following rules, we're building trust among colleagues and fostering a positive workplace culture. This is where the role of ethical decision-making becomes so vital. It guides us in maintaining that trust and contributes to creating a respectful environment for everyone. Compliance is also key. Adhering to policies related to harassment, discrimination, and privacy isn't just about avoiding trouble. It's about upholding both legal standards and our organizational values to keep the workplace safe and respectful. By understanding these frameworks, we can navigate workplace behavior more confidently. It helps us stay within established boundaries and protect the integrity of the organization. Ultimately, being aware of legal and ethical frameworks ensures we act appropriately, safeguarding both individuals and the organization as a whole. Remember, these principles are at the core of maintaining a professional, ethical environment where everyone can thrive. As we wrap up, I want to emphasize the importance of these key etiquette principles we've discussed. Maintaining a positive workplace culture really hinges on respectful communication and professionalism at all times. This isn't just about following rules, it's about creating an environment where everyone feels valued and heard. When we embrace these principles, we support effective collaboration and foster a healthy work atmosphere where all employees can thrive. Remember, respectful communication isn't just polite, it's fundamental to building trust and teamwork. And professionalism shows in how we interact, how we handle challenges, and how we uphold the standards of our organization. So let's keep these principles front and center as we move forward, because they're the foundation of a truly productive and respectful workplace. Let's take a moment to look at some key references and further reading that can deepen our understanding of organizational behavior and inclusion. Cox's book, Cultural Diversity in Organizations, from 2020, offers valuable insights into how we can effectively foster diversity within workplaces. It emphasizes the importance of understanding cultural differences and creating inclusive environments. Similarly, Dobbin's research from 2018 focuses on workplace inclusion, highlighting strategies and practices that promote a more equitable and supportive work culture. Moving on, when we consider perspectives on diversity and inclusion, Shane's Organizational Culture and Leadership, from 2017, provides essential knowledge about how organizational culture shapes behavior and how leadership can influence positive change. Know's Employee Training and Development, from 2022, complements this by covering the importance of continuous professional growth and how training initiatives can support organizational goals. Connecting all these points to our overall theme, these references remind us that fostering a diverse and inclusive environment isn't just a moral imperative, it's a strategic advantage. They underscore the need for ongoing learning, cultural awareness, and leadership commitment to build workplaces where everyone can thrive. Thank you for your attention throughout this presentation. As we conclude, I want to emphasize a few important points about the content we've covered. First, this material is confidential and labeled as a draft, so please handle it accordingly. It's copyrighted by 2025, and remember, it's intended solely for training and internal use. It's not meant for external distribution or application. When applying these strategies, always exercise your professional judgment. Consider the specific context you're working in and make decisions carefully. Keep in mind that I, as the author, don't take responsibility for decisions made based on this material. Ultimately, you are fully responsible for the outcomes of your actions. Also, this content isn't a substitute for professional or legal advice. For complex issues, consulting qualified experts is essential to ensure you're following the right guidance. Remember, the information is provided, as is, and I can't guarantee its completeness or accuracy. So it's always wise to verify the relevance and correctness before relying on it. With that, I thank you again for your engagement, and I wish you the best as you apply these insights in your work.